Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day. Thursday, beginning of October, and I figured I would start October with something scary since we're coming up on Halloween. You're going to notice this month I'm going to be doing a lot of Batman, but before I go into Batman, I want to do something a little more obscure by Avatar Comics. This is called Providence. And it's volume one, or act one rather, hardcover first print. This is really hard to come by. If you do find it, it's like $150. I bought it when it first came out, had a pre-order on it. Haven't gotten any of the other ones after it yet, but I only read a little bit of this. I am going to do today's episode, this entire book, which is pretty short, so it should be quick. Um, Main baddie, if I remember correctly, is Lilith, the demon. You could do more research on that if you're interested in mythology and demons and demon women's or women demons, demonesses. I don't know. Do the research yourself. But here we go. I am at my storage unit today, so I can't smoke. It's a non-smoking property, but I ate a couple of gummies for good measure before I got here, about 200 milligrams. So I'm feeling good. Alan Moore does a lot of weird and crazy shit. He's the guy responsible for Watchmen, V for Vendetta, Swamp Thing, the most popular Swamp Thing, and now this stuff too. And my reaction initially is how cool this full-blown map of Providence is. Now, if you don't know, Providence is in Rhode Island. It's where H.P. Lovecraft grew up, and this is basically a book that uses a character much like H.P. Lovecraft in sort of like a parallel universe. So, this is a universe where his nightmares are fueled by reality and not by, fever dreams or sleep paralysis or anything, that's actually real. So here we go. Chapter 1. This came out in 2016, by the way. Alright, this is how it starts. But the big thing was Manhattan Bridge, and the view of the New York skyline there obtained. Right there I surrendered to Clay about the beauties of his hometown. Out of the waters it rose at twilight, cold, proud, and beautiful, an eastern city of wonder whose brothers the mountains are. To Maurice W. Moe, May 18th, 1922. No idea what that means yet, but we'll see. Stuff's boring. They're trying to figure out what to write about. This is a newspaper company or a magazine company talking about writing about the Jersey Devil and other urban legends. Ooh, I get goosebumps just thinking about it. Since I'm at my storage unit today, you might hear some background noise and industrial, scrapings like that. So this takes place in the 20s. Everybody's in a suit and a tie. I'm so glad I don't live in a day and age where a suit and tie is casual wear with all those fucking buttons and how hot these summers are. No thank you. Fuck that. Shorts and a hoodie at most. Oh, naked people and sex. This is definitely an adult comic. Avatar comics, mature readers. Where does it say that? Avatar comics usually writes gory, grotesque, naked, adult themed stuff. So if you want that kind of shit, go into Avatar comics. It's an obscure production line, but one of my favorites. A lot of good artists and authors have written for them. Alan Moore being one of them. Warren Ellis being another one. Yeah. Oh, and there goes my light. Motion sensors. I have to jump around. Some Spanish that I can't understand. I live in San Diego for 5 years now. You would think I needed to learn Spanish, or should learn Spanish. I need a haircut, that's for sure. Oh, it's very cold in this room he just walked into, and the guy he's talking to is very gray. This is reminiscent of one of his stories. H.P. Lovecraft was super, super against modern technology and immigrants, so anything that had to do with either was a big no-no. And he wrote this one book about the cold, which was basically like air conditioning and how evil that is as a modern technology. So I like seeing that as like a callback and a tribute to that here in Providence. I forget the name of the story that he wrote that's like that. If you remember the name of the story or the title of it, write it in the comments, please. Because I'm definitely not going to research that after this. I got more comics to read. Ooh, alchemy. Interesting. He's breaking up with his lover. Uh-oh. Oh no, my light again. Technical difficulties. I've got no control over the lights here. Eek. I swear I'll get this done successfully, though. Damn, he is cold-hearted. He just broke up with his girlfriend because she met his boss and said something he didn't like to her. Or him. Either way. Naked old woman. I can't show it. Here, I'll show this part. She's taking off all her clothes from. If I move that, you're gonna see nips. Can't show nips. Okay, so in between each issue, apparently there's a lot of written word. Alan Moore does this a lot. He did this with Promethea. He did this with with Swamp Thing, if I remember correctly. Him and Frank Miller have a habit of like putting a lot of like books off. Oh, Watchmen. That's what he did it in too. Especially the collected like graphic novel. You'll see a lot of that like written word novel type stuff instead of comic type stuff. I'm going to skip that for now and read this in my own time because what I'm focusing on is the reaction to the comic right now. So, chapter 2. Now he's in New York. Seems like he's in Red Hook, which is a part of Brooklyn. What? No bloody murders? I'd have thought that with the name that's that gruesome sounding. Red Hook? That's from the Dutch Hoek, meaning point of land. Naturally, Brooklyn's seen big murders, but those were a while back. Oh, Brooklyn. Oh, the other thing was, yeah, since he didn't like immigrants, he always made like his characters like with big noses or like angular features to kind of make fun of different races. So they're doing that in their drawings in this, which are grotesque looking. So they're talking about, origin of language, demographics. And it seems he might be gay. Uh-oh. Can't have that in 1922. So they're looking for the Kitab, which in Arab means Book of the Wisdom, or Book of Wisdom and the Stars. Apparently, it's got some creepy magic in it, like eldritch magic, like old god shit, Cthulhu shit. So he's teaching him a little bit about the Latin origins of all this stuff. Oh my god, my light again. There we go. Ooh, introducing him to his dainty little daughter. Yum yum. Num nums. Oh, this is where it gets creepy. He just went down in the basement, found some occultish drawings. Look at that. I mean, would you go into a hole in the floor that looked like that if you were in a strange and creepy place? Fuck no. That's why it only ever happens in comic books. This guy just came across some creepy ass shit. Look at this. It's like totems made of peep. All. Peep-all. Peep. Oh no. This is it. This is where he's getting chased by Lilith. There she is, the demon. She's glowing like a fucking radiated ghoul from Fallout. Good God, man. He's running for his life. He woke up. Apparently it was a fever dream. And now where he found the hole in the floor is just a solid wall. Creepy. What is happening? Alright, more written word. I think I'm going to have to do a video just on this written word. I might even read it all out loud for you guys. With my horsey voice. Alright, here we go. Part 3. A lurking fear, it's called. Alright, prohibition is going on. People are angry. I know I would be. hotel he's staying at now is run by what looks like a zombie type, almost fishy person, which I think is a tribute or a nod of the cap to The Shadow over Innsmouth, which is all about this fishing village run by like fishy looking people who are loyal to the sea god Dagon, who is also in the hierarchy of like old gods with Cthulhu and stuff like that. He's got people watching him. Creepy. Yeah, more people he's running into are more fishy looking, like this lady here. That's some fishy. Uh-oh. Something's wrong. Something is amiss. Oh, here come the nightmares again. First with his gay lover, then with his old girlfriend. And now about suicide. Oh my god. Now he's like not catching up to a train that's overcrowded with people he doesn't like. Man, don't you hate nightmares? Wow, so crazy fucking dream. Alright, that's the end of part 3. A lot more written word. Church of St. Jude's Parish Newsletter. And he saith unto them, Come ye after me, and I will make you fishes of men. Not fisher of men. Matthew 4:19. And then more written word. And this is the entire church letter. Alright, chapter 4. Fever dream again. He's getting his hair cut. Don't get your throat sliced by weirdos. At the library, looking for the book. He's got a lead. He's hearing noises. If you heard noises coming from a shed in somebody's, like, somebody you didn't know on their property, would you go in it? Fuck no. Learning about the history about the place from the farmer and the woods, the creepy woods. Oh, what the fuck? Oh no! Can't read in the dark. Alright. Almost done with this. This has been the most active comic book reading I've ever done. Up and down a lot. Whoa, what the fuck? I can't show you the bottom because of what he's doing to this lady, but you get the picture. That's some crazy shit right there. That's what happens when you're in the cult. So he just learned all about Saint Anselm, which is all, the church. What they that's like their patron saint at this church. But apparently there's a lot more mystery associated with this saint than just Catholic miracles. Like, these miracles were a little shadier, maybe a little more associated with black magic than we think. And it ends with him walking back to Providence. Interesting. And a lot more written word. I think I'm going to get more detail from this book once I actually take the time to read the in-betweens. And then I could tell you more about it later on. But for now, this was really fucking cool. My reactions really didn't explain all of the Cthulhu mythos that was involved in this. But trust me, there's a whole lot of it. And if you're like me and you like that kind of shit, you will suck up every little piece of information in this. So I'm really excited to come back to this now, to read it with you guys. But I'm also excited to come back to it later on. Not only to read all of the novel type stuff in between the comic issues, but also to get more detail on it. So yeah, thanks for joining me today. Stay frosty, stay cool. It's been hot. The air quality's been shit. Keep reading your comics. Keep playing your video games. Keep staying frosty and perfect. You're awesome. I'm awesome. Thanks for being with me. Talk to you later. Peace.